Hi there, welcome back to Creative Quick Tips. My name is Justin Seeley, and in this installment, we're going to be taking a look at Adobe Illustrator and specifically how to create a thumbnail sketch template inside of Adobe Illustrator. Now, you might be wondering exactly what a thumbnail sketch template is. Well, it's basically a way for you to quickly and easily create thumbnail sketches using an actual piece of paper. I know that sounds a little different, but I'm going to show you how to do that inside of Illustrator. It's actually really cool. So what I'm going to do is go to the File menu and choose New. And we're going to make sure that this is set to the print preset and that we're working with a letter-sized document. This is, of course, providing that you want to print it on a letter-sized sheet of paper. You can choose any of the print presets to work with yours. I'm just going to choose letter and hit OK. Once I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the rectangle tool. And you have to be very clear about how big you want these to be. So what I'm going to do is use Command or Control R to bring up my rulers. I'm going to convert these over by right-clicking to inches, and that's going to switch these over. That's going to change my unit of measurement throughout my document to inches, which is going to make this a lot easier. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click to draw out a square. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to see what this looks like at about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, and then hit OK. And that actually looks like it's going to be pretty good, just for a thumbnail sketch. You could adjust this, of course, depending on the type of projects that you're working on. In my workflow, I do a lot of logos and icon design, so this works out well for me. If you're doing something bigger like a website, you might want to change this up. And so then what I'm going to do is just close the transform panel, take my selection tool, and we're just going to make some copies of this. So I'm going to hold down the Option or Alt key, then I'm going to click and drag it over. I'll release my mouse when I get it where I want it, and then I'll release the Option or the Alt key. What I'm going to do now is just duplicate this by pressing Command or Control D, and I'll do that for those 2 extra copies. So I'm going to have 4 copies across. Then let's do this right here, and let's Option or Alt click all of them down. So I selected all of them first, then Option or Alt drag them down, and then let's just create some more rows with Command or Control D. Now obviously this is not very organized looking, but we're going to fix that in just a minute. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through here and select all of these, and I'm going to group them with Command or Control G. So I'm just selecting them, pressing Command or Control G each time to group them so that it looks like they're almost like one solid object going all the way across. Then I'm going to set the top one to the middle by clicking right here, Align Horizontal Edges. That's going to line it up in the middle, and I'm also going to navigate it down just a little bit. Then I'm going to come down to the bottom, center it up, and move it up from the bottom a little bit more. Then we'll zoom out just a little so we can see all of them. Select all of these. Go to the Align panel. Select Align to Selection. And then we're going to distribute them evenly vertically, just like that. And then if I wanted to, then I could choose Align to Artboard and then horizontal align them all to the center, and that's going to snap them all together just like that, which is super easy. Then at the bottom here, what I might do is put out a little box and grab my type tool, type out project, give it some space just by holding down the space bar key. You could also press the tab key, client, give it some space, and then at the very end here, type out date, Then just take this and move it into the box. There we go. And so once I have all of that set up, I now have this nice little thumbnail sketch template that I can save as a template anytime I want, or I can just save it as a PDF and then quickly and easily print it off and use it when I'm meeting with a client to create thumbnail sketches of whatever the project is that they have me working on. So there you go, how to quickly and easily create your own thumbnail sketch template inside of Adobe Illustrator CC.